Hi everyone, I'm Heather. Welcome to my kitchen. I am serving up some chicken zucchini fritters today. And there's a couple variations. As always, I will give you some swaps and hints in case you have some things that maybe you can't eat or you can eat, but this is just really, really simple and yummy food. I'm actually, to save time, while I'm making one batch, I might as well make two batches and freeze one so that, a week or two down the line, we can have these again and I have a great, yummy dinner ready in the freezer. Just need to defrost it and pop it in the oven. So what we have, I am actually making these with ground chicken. If you prefer ground turkey, you can do that. I have 2 pounds, again, because I am doubling. So I am going to, I'll show you what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna show you everything that I'm dumping into a larger bowl. So 2 pounds of ground chicken. And I actually found that, otherwise you can grind it yourself. I have 4 zucchinis that I have shredded. I actually used the Cuisinart, but you could use a cheese grater or you could use a mandolin. And then I set them in a strainer, sprinkled a ton of salt on them, and then pushed a lot of the water out. When you are cooking with zucchini, you really need to let them sweat. They are notoriously wet and they can make things soupy and runny. So it is always good to let them sweat it out with a bunch of salt and then push the water out in a strainer. So that is 4 nice sized zucchinis. I've got 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. And again, I'm doubling all of this. So if you were just making it 1, it would be 1, but don't worry, I'll have the recipe and everything listed for you. I have 2 eggs and I'm just gonna crack them. And like I said, I'll show you how we're gonna mix this all together in a minute. How is everyone though, by the way? Are y'all doing well? Are you having a good day? So beyond having to shred the zucchini, you could buy zoodles already made and do this if you didn't want to have to do that. That would be a time saver. I am just gonna do like 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm just gonna shake a little bit on there and eyeball it, but I would say 1/4 teaspoon. And then I have some salt in here. I would say probably 1 teaspoon of salt. And then you don't have to do this, but I find that it makes it taste really, really good, and ricotta cheese isn't a terrible choice. Since I'm making 2 batches, I'm gonna put the whole 15 ounces of ricotta in here. You could use Parmesan cheese, but I would say a little bit less. You could use no cheese, you could use cream cheese, you could use cottage cheese, all of those types of cheeses. The cottage cheese and the cream cheese, I would say you could do 1-to-1 swap if ricotta wasn't something that you wanted. So now I'm gonna bring you down here to sort of bowl level. And you can see that I just have it all flopped in a bowl. Like there's nothing, y'all kill me when you're like, I can't cook. Okay, wait, can you stir a mess in a bowl? Okay, you can do that, then you can cook. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this really good and mixed up. And then we're gonna make our little fritters. Now, when we get to the fritter part, I like them sort of crispy on the outside. So I like to fry them up in a cast iron pan with olive oil. Now, if you didn't want to sit over the cast iron pan and you wanted to save time, I'll bring it back up to, you could easily stick these in the air fryer. You could bake them in the oven, and then you can just walk away and not have to think about it. But, or you could crisp them in a pan and then toss them in the oven. It really doesn't matter. Do you see that we can make simple things work for our situation? And a lot of you are probably thinking, okay, is this like a main course? Is this like a snack? Well, it could be an after-school snack. If you have kiddos, this is a great after-school snack. I think the pepper got in my nose. I feel it coming, y'all. Oh no, I hope I don't have this. I hope another one's not coming. You can make this as a snack. You could freeze a bunch of them and just take them out when you know your kids are gonna be rushing in the door. And what do your kids say when they're rushing the door after school? Mom, I'm hungry. Ugh, I hate that. You could make these for dinner. This is actually dinner here tonight, and I'm gonna serve these with, I think, sweet potato fries. And next what I'm gonna do, I'll show you, I've got it all mixed, see? Looks good. Your hands are gonna get a little messy here. I'm gonna make them into just little patties. And they are pretty wet. This is why you really wanna make sure that you let the zucchini sweat it out. And then you're just gonna make them. And okay, so let's say you're making 2 batches like I did. Let's get back to, all of you always ask, like, how do you get it all done? Hey, listen, while I'm standing here making something like this, if it's something that can be doubled or maybe even tripled and stuck in the freezer and ready for down the line, I'm all for it. Messy hands and all, I'm all for it. So what I will do with these, because I don't want them to lose shape, you know, you stick something wet and sloppy like this into a Ziploc and then into the freezer, and then you take it out and you're like, what in the world was this? Especially if you don't mark the bag. Just saying, sometimes I don't. I forget what I put in there. So what I'm gonna do with these, the ones that I'm gonna freeze, I'm just gonna cook them about 3/4 of the way through. And I'm actually just gonna bake them like 3/4 of the way through, like 350 for like 15, 20 minutes. I'm gonna let them cool. Then I'm gonna put them on parchment paper, and I will get them into Ziploc bags and freeze them that way. And then I'll defrost them when I want them. And I will heat up some olive oil in my cast iron pan, and I'll fry them up that way. So I am actually saving time by doubling the recipe. And actually the chicken, the ground chicken was on sale, 2 for $5. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, we're making extra, and we are gonna freeze for a later date when the chef, AKA me, is on strike, and I don't feel like doing anything, but everyone wants something yummy, because there are times, folks, believe it or not, that I'm like, Mama's out, no cooking tonight. And then everyone's like, aw. So I have super messy hands, but I will show you. I've just got them lined up here. These are gonna be the freezer version. I'm just gonna half cook them. Listen, I'm gonna post the recipe with all of this. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you'll give this a try. I hope you'll give me some feedback and let me know if you liked these. I'll note all the swaps and all the options for you so that you can do what's good for you. It's been a joy. Welcome you into my kitchen today. As always, I ask you to be well and believe in you.